Hello golfers, Jess Frank coming to you from the Jess Frank Golf Academy YouTube channel at the beautiful Deer Creek Golf Club. Today, is golf an athletic motion? Is golf an athletic sport? I would have to say yes. So I'm a part of a huge group called Stack and Tilt, and we post information on that Facebook page all the time about how golf is very similar to every other sport you play, and the way your body moves and the way your body can flex and extend and tilt and turn. And if you're watching the ladies gymnastics, the USA qualifying over the last week or so, you'll see the extension piece that a lot of these girls are doing. So when they're extending their spines, okay? They're also flexing their arms, okay? If you look at somebody like Tom Brady throwing the ball, he's extending his arm back. He's not keeping his arm in here, doing that little motion there. But what I love to see is the comparisons between the sports. They're not all the same, but it just shows you what the human body can do, and that can be very helpful to you in the game of golf, instead of most people being told to keep their head down and shift their weight and just do things that aren't in the natural, I would say, range and plane of a body's motion. So if you pay attention to other sports, you'll see a lot of those same motions in the game of golf. So yes, golf is an extremely athletic sport. You have to be, you have to have some strength and you have to have mobility. However, when it comes to flexibility, if you know how to move your body, if you know how to extend your body, how to tilt your body, and how to turn your body, okay, and you know how the mechanical parts of that work, then for sure you're going to be able to play better golf pain-free. And so what I love to see, especially with the girls in the gymnastics, is the extension they're using in their motions when they're going through their routines, whether it be on the balance beam or when they're doing their floor exercises. They're definitely able to move their bodies in certain ways. Not all of us can do, obviously, not all of us can jump up like Simone Biles and jump and do like 4 different flips in the air. However, if you look at them when they finish, extended, okay? They're extended. So that's something that I know in golf can help, because I see so many people when they're swinging a golf club that they're staying down and staying flexed down instead of using the extension piece, okay? So when they go, one of the other pieces that they're using is the extension piece and their arms going straight. So we can see, no matter who they are, they're extending and their arms are going straight. So in golf, what do? We extend our bodies and keep our arms straight on both sides of the swing. So our arms are straight on the back side of the swing, and our arms are straight on the front side of the swing. And you can see how I am extending my body, how I'm tilting my body, okay? Extending, tilting. And so, you're swinging a golf club, whether it be a driver at 100 miles an hour or 90 miles an hour, an iron at 70, 80 miles an hour, and you're coordinating all of your limbs and angles to hit a ball as solid as possible. So to me, the extension piece in golf is extremely crucial. Now, people ask me, well, Jess, I extend, right? So how do I hit the ball? Well, extension in golf is combined with side tilt and turn. Okay, that's how you get down to the ball. That's why everybody who says keep your head down is completely wrong, because they don't understand how to keep their head down. Okay, people are I see it all the time out here on the driving range. They say keep your head down. So then they're still flexing their arms. So if a gymnast came to me, I'd say, okay, we're going to extend our body, we're going to keep our arms straight, we're going to tilt forward and tilt over. And sure enough, by the extending, tilting, and turning of my body with my arms straight, boom, we can hit every ball. And so this is something that I work on with every level of player, whether it be beginners, intermediates, or people who are a really good player, you know, because I see it all the time, the flexing of the arms. So if we go extension, arms straight, that's also a way to build speed. It's also a way to tilt your body. It's also a way to add power, okay? So this is something that's super important, that I know that no matter who you are. Now, if you're, let's say if you're a senior golfer, okay, I would suggest, and actually this would be for anybody, even as, you know, senior golfers, younger golfers. So if you're practicing your extension, okay, and you're tilting, you don't have to try to take your arms all the way around you. So I would say, let's start with the extension and tilt, and keeping our arms at a shorter distance, and practice hitting the ground in the same spot. So this is a video I also did recently, but I would say this is something that can help you if you're practicing your extension and keeping your arm swing short. It's going to be much easier for you to hit the ground in the same spot, because I see when we start working with when I start working with extension with most golfers, what happens is that they're extending. They start doing a great job of extending, but their arms still flex. So they top the ball. So then they're like, well, this isn't working, so I got to go back to keeping my head down. But they forgot that the biggest part of this is the extension and tilt of the arm staying straight, okay? So that's the part that most golfers miss, is that when they go, and that's why I love doing drills even without a club. If I do my extension and tilt like a gymnast or a high jumper, the high jumper is going to go over the bar backwards. So if I extend and tilt my body, okay, the other piece to that is keeping the arms straight and having structure in the arms. So if I keep my arms straight and do this, extend and tilt, okay, extend and tilt, my arms are straight. So I would highly recommend people doing these little about what I like to call P3 to P9 drills, or half back, half through, and do it without a ball, or without a club, without a ball. Keeping these arms straight. You can see how I stay very centered. Boom, like this every time. So if I would guarantee you, if you spent a week doing that, no ball, no club, come out a week after, you would hit the ball better. Guaranteed, not a doubt. So we're going here, we're going to extend, we're going to tilt, we're going to turn, we're going to combine those three motions, and we're going to keep our arms straight. Okay, so that's a phenomenal way to practice. What you also want to do is you want to hold positions. Holding positions is very important. Holding positions for any level of golfer will help you hit the ball more solid. So if I'm here, okay, here's my arms here. And you can see at address, I'm not rigid. I'm not like trying to keep this arm so straight. You know, I'm in a position here. I'm in a good relaxed position. My arms are in a good structure, okay? Then from here, as I go back, I'm extending and tilting. All right, you can see the right arm folds a little bit right here. I'm not keeping this right arm dead straight. The right arm folds, but it's in structure. It's pushing a little bit. Okay, then from here I'm coming back down. All right, weights forward. You can see that impact now. My arms are straight, they're not pulled in. I see this flexing of the elbows all the time. So here we go, just slow motion. Back down, into impact. And I'm still on a tilt and my arms are straight right here. So if you look at the best players in the world, all of them are going to look like this. None of them are going to look like this with the weight back. So this is phenomenal for you to do. I recommend 10-second holds. Okay, 10 seconds is a pretty long time, but it's going to drill it into you. It's going to build it into your system as soon as possible. So as you go back, so here's setup. So now if I go back, extending and tilting, My arms are straight. I'm holding this position. Now my arms are straight, but they're not rigid. They're straight, but I don't have tension. They're straight though. So I got this here. That's about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to come back into impact. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go through to P8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there you go. There's 30 seconds of one swing that a lot of you would benefit from. So again, my name's Jess Frank. I love teaching this game. I love helping everyone out there play better golf, enjoy the game more. I love hearing the stories about your scores getting lower, hitting the ball more solid, playing injury-free golf. And that's what it's all about. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this, because I love helping everyone out there. So if you really enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. Give me your #1 takeaway out of the video. That's how I get a lot of my ideas as well to bring to you. So please leave a comment. What's your #1 takeaway? Leave a like. That would be awesome. And then subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. That's how I'm able to bring you multiple weekly videos to help you play your best. So thanks again. We'll see you soon.